Hey guys, welcome back to Sassafras Street. I am so excited to be making this video today. It has been forever since I've made a video, and well, I take that back. I've made lots of videos, I just haven't posted them. And I'll be talking a little bit more about why that is later on in this video. But for the time being, I'm going to give you guys a life update, kind of let you know what's going on around here and kind of get you back up to speed on where we're at as a family, and even share a few exciting things that are coming up. So you're going to want to stick around. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell so you can be notified when I post new videos, because I got some great stuff coming up, guys. Let's get into the video. So, life update. Guys, it has been crazy around here, and not in a bad way. We have had so many big changes going on since the beginning of this year, and in my attempt to grow as a person, I have been trying to be more present, and part of that has kept me from sitting down here and making videos. Not forever, just for a certain amount of time. I had some goals that I felt like I needed to meet in order to be comfortable sitting down here and doing this, and I've met those goals to some extent. So I'm back at it, and I'm super excited. I have thought and I have prayed about what I want this channel to look like for months, and I've been kind of letting God lead my heart. And I think the biggest thing that I can say that's going to happen with this channel is I kind of created this channel, I mean, not on a whim, because I've been thinking about doing it for a couple of years, but I created this channel with the idea in my brain that I was going to be doing family vlogs, and that's kind of the way I wanted it to go eventually. And honestly, the more I thought and prayed, I don't really think that's going to be the case, at least not right now. I really want this channel to be uplifting to other mamas, no matter what size their family is. I really want people to gain knowledge and encouragement from watching my channel. So I think that in light of all of that, I feel like this doesn't need to be a family vlog right now. So I'm going to be moving forward with posting videos of all different sorts, but they're not really probably going to involve my family for the most part. You're just going to be seeing my lovely face, and I'm going to share a little bit of the info that I have up in here, and hopefully it'll benefit you. Life update then. So there has been a lot of crazy things happening this summer. One of the biggest things that happened just recently is we got a 15-passenger van. I have been looking forward to this forever. I'm not gonna lie, I loved my minivan. I loved it so much. I still love it. I'm still a little bit sad that it's gone. But the space, we have so much space. We can spread out. Everyone's not right on top of one another. There is room to put stuff in the van and doesn't make it feel like it's crowded. I can do an entire shopping trip in one day and buy extra stuff if I find something on sale, and I don't have to worry about somebody not being able to put their feet down because the floor is covered in food. I'm pretty excited about this. It is a breath of relief for us because we have been praying about buying a bigger vehicle for, let's see, it's probably been going on almost a year now. We kind of made the decision that we needed a bigger one like last year, and we just haven't really done anything about it because the time wasn't right. But we've been praying about it and praying that God would send the right one, and he finally did, and I am excited that it's finally happened. And that's one thing we can move over to our answered prayer list, so super excited about that. Let's see, other stuff that's happened this year. Oh, this summer, Maisie is going to be 2 tomorrow. I am so sad. You know, with 5 kids, we have had a lot of birthdays, and I don't think another child's birthday has impacted me and I have dreaded as much as I am this one tomorrow, because I don't know why. this is. Like for me, when a child turns 2, the first thing they're doing is moving into my favorite age. My favorite age is between the ages of like 2 and 4. Like those are that's my favorite time because they learn so much. They learn empathy, they learn sympathy, they learn to love on their siblings, they learn a lot of new skills, they're learning to talk. It's such a fun age. It also, for me, it's bittersweet because 2 is also like, I feel like I don't have a baby anymore. I have a toddler, and not even a toddler, like a little kid. So I don't know. It makes me really sad that Maisie is going to be 2, and I don't know, like for some reason I'm so sad about it. This little surprise baby that decided she needed to be a part of our family is going to be 2, and I'm not taking it well. So there's that. And I'm sure I will post a little bit about that over on Instagram, maybe put a picture up or something. I'm not sure. Let's see what else is happening. There's actually something super exciting happening this week, but I can't tell you yet. And if you want to know, you're probably going to want to be a part of Instagram because you're probably going to find out over there first. So there's that. This video is getting actually pretty long, so I'm going to kind of cut to the chase and kind of share with you why I stopped making videos over the summer. And it's also my most exciting news that I have right now that I can share with you. So basically I stopped filming because I was praying about how I wanted this channel to go. I do still feel like God wants me to do it. I do still feel like it's something that I really want to do. But I felt like I was a little bit fake. So I don't want to ever portray something on this channel that is not real or that is not who we are. And I think if any of you follow me over on Instagram, then you know that I posted something in the beginning of the year about how God was changing me. He's been allowing me to grow in a lot of different areas that I have been specifically praying about, but He has also kind of grown our hearts and our minds in areas that we weren't even praying about. The biggest decision that we have made, I was feeling so strongly that God was leading us to go back to homeschooling. And I didn't really say anything to my husband because we were in such a groove with public school and it was going so well. I mean, our kids loved it. I like the schedule. I like that my kids are in an environment with other children learning, and there's a lot of good perks to public school. But I just felt like God was leading us in a different direction. And for those of you that don't know, I used to homeschool my 2 older girls until it was time for Weston to go to preschool, and we were moving, and we thought we were moving out of state, and we didn't know what was going to happen. So we thought getting them acclimated to public school would help us become acclimated to whatever the area was that we were going to move to. And maybe help us to make friends. But we didn't want them to have to move and go to public school all at the same time. So to ease that transition, we put them in public school before we were planning on moving. Well, God did whatever He did, and we ended up not moving. We did move, but we just moved to a different county in our state instead of moving out of state. And so we ended up moving to a county that has some amazing schools. We live like right at a mile away from our church. We love it. We love this area. It's a farming community. It's a small town. We love it. We love living here. We still, have all the same friends and we're around family and all of that. So we really didn't need to become acclimated to a new area. But the kids were in school and they were enjoying it, and we just kind of went on with it. And we felt okay with that decision and just kept doing that. Well, God really started working with my heart the beginning of this year, and I I don't know why it took me so long to make the decision. He just kept instilling it in my heart that this was the right decision. Icing on the cake was when my husband, he walked into the kitchen one day and just was like, so I'm pretty much like 90% sure we're gonna homeschool next year. And I just, like, I don't know. This has happened a few times over the course of our marriage where God has done this, and I just, like, it just totally, like, solidifies in my heart what I had been praying about. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a thing. Let's do it. Because we didn't even have to discuss it or communicate about it, and God worked it out. So we kind of still were a little bit cautious about it. I made a list of, like, pros and cons and really kind of weighed the benefits and the downfalls to public school versus homeschooling. In the end, obviously, we made the decision to homeschool, and that's what we're gonna do. While all that was going on, long story, not so short, I was under conviction about this channel. My heart is for homeschooling. And so, with that being said, I stopped making the videos because I felt like I wasn't being real. At that point in time, my kids were in public school. So, for that reason, I kind of backed off because I really want this channel to be something specific, and right now I want it to be a channel that's geared towards large families, homeschooling, being frugal, being thrifty, raising families, like all that kind of stuff. I kind of quit making videos because I didn't want to have to go one way and then turn around and go the other. So that's some of the big news that I have. I am super excited about it. I have some really cool stuff coming up. I'm going to be walking you all through some of the curriculum that I'm going to be using. I'm so excited to be home with my children this year. I cannot even express to you. So anyways, that is our big exciting news. With that, I do plan on continuing this channel. So anyways, you're going to want to stick around. Make sure you subscribe. I know I already said that, but I have some homeschool hauls coming up. I'm going to talk about the curriculum that I'm using. I might even do some reviews of some of the curriculum. Some of the stuff that I'm using I have used before. Some of the stuff I used when I was homeschooled. So it's kind of really cool to be using it for my kids. I'm also going to talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing with Maisie. She's only 2, obviously, so it's very unstructured, but yeah, so if you're interested in learning anything about that kind of stuff, make sure you stick around. Bye.